Hi and welcome back. Steve and Heather here in PA Harness Week, and let's stay right here at Harris Chester for the 8th race on Monday. It was a trot, and a conditioned trot, and a good one too, for non-winners of $30,000 in the last 5 starts. The Jermaine Jackson horse, Let's Get Serious with Tim Tetrick, was the overwhelming 1-2 chalk. Dennis with Dave Miller was 5-2, and Gallantly and Andy Miller was the 6-1 third choice. And here's James for that call.
Good start for all except Let's Get Serious, who put a few steps in right at the start, and Force 9 is off stride. Force 9 made a break a few strides into it, and Dinkadoo will take the lead up the inside. Dennis is pressing. Gallantly is out 3 wide. These front 3 covered by just a length, and Wild Wind will stalk them from 4th. Let's Get Serious is settled in 5th, 5 lengths from the leaders. Next is Jabez, and it's far back. 12 or 15 detached from the main body of the field is Force 9 through a 28 and 3 first quarter, and Gallantly at 6-1 leads them past us the first time. Gallantly's a length and a half in front. Dinkadoo rides the pocket. Dennis is 3rd. Wild Wind is 4th. And here comes Let's Get Serious to the outside, and Jabez will follow cover from 2nd over. This front group is covered by just 5.5 lengths, and the distant trailer remains Force 9 through a 58 second half mile. 29-2 breather for Gallantly, who heads them up the backstretch. Lead is a length and 3/4 from Dinkadoo, a held 2nd in the pocket. Let's Get Serious continues to grind up facing the breeze, now a joint 2nd. Dennis is 4th with no room. Jabez is stalling 2nd over. 5 lengths from the front. Wild Wind's in tight quarters, and Force 9 continues a distant last. 3/4 in 125 and 4. And now they pick it up. Let's Get Serious comes to call, and he takes over at the outside of Gallantly by a half length. Dennis is looming in the wings. Dinkadoo needs racing room at head stretch. And it's Let's Get Serious, 3 parts of a length in front.
Well, guess what? The betting public was dead on this sucker, because that's exactly how they finished as the betting public bet them. Let's Get Serious won in 154 and 1. Dennis was 2nd. Gallantly was 3rd. Let's stay here at Harris Chester for the 10th and feature that same day. And with that, the lovely Heather.
Thank you very much. That is the 2nd time you called me lovely today. I'm keeping count now. All right, Lolique is in here for the open trot. He's the favorite, and he has won at 3 different tracks the past 3 starts. So that's pretty impressive, I thought. Classic Lane raced in 4 different states his past 4 starts. Wow, I'm all into my geography today. Okay, Big Boy Lloyd, he's like Mr. Familiar in this race. He's like always a competitor in this open trot.
Big Boy Lloyd concedes the lead with 1 lap to go. Looking Hanover maintains 3rd. Lolique still 4th. Still 5 from the front. And still on hold from Tim Tetrick. The length and 3/4 more to Chicken-Tal. And Beechnut Brand is 6th and last. 8.5 off Classic Lane, who is halfway home in 56 and 1. They cross the bridge and move on to the backstretch. Classic Lane and Big Boy Lloyd are 1-2. And now Lolique's been given the green light. He's up within 2.5 lengths of the lead from 1st over. He's taken over 3rd from Looking Hanover. Chicken-Tal angled 2nd over, slightly gapped on cover. And Beechnut Brand has 5.5 to come from last, as Classic Lane leads them for the far turn. Her lead is diminishing 3/4 of a length. Lolique is closing in steadily. Big Boy Lloyd rides the pocket past 3/4 in 124 and 2. 3/16 to go. Classic Lane still ahead in front. Lolique continues to close in on the outside. Big Boy Lloyd awaits the open stretch. Beechnut Brand angles 3 wide from the back of the pack around Chicken-Tal. Looking Hanover dives down to the open stretch. 150 to go. Lolique a narrow lead. Classic Lane's fighting back. Big Boy Lloyd's all out. Here's the line. Lolique.
Lolique does it for the 15th time this year. He's won 15 times this season.
15?
Wow, yeah. Okay, and he's faster than he's ever been, too. Here he goes in 152 and 4. That equals a lifetime mark. Just, this horse is so impressive. Driven by Tim Tetrick for trainer John Wagner. Classic Lane got beat in just those last couple of strides, but I thought he raced great as well. And Big Boy Lloyd, who always seems to be around on the tote board, he ended up being 3rd.
All right, let's stay here at Harris Chester for the 10th on Sunday. It was the feature, and it was a goodie. The $40,000 open handicap pace Foiled again with Yannick Gingras, talking about Ron Burke, correct?
That's right.
Yeah, all right. Was the 4-5 chalk from the 7-hole. Lookout Hanover, and Tim Tetrick was 5-2. Kentucky Rebel, who had some trouble the week before, was the 4-1 third choice with George Napolitano Jr. And let's watch this exciting heat unfold.
Foiled again's just cruising past us. Not asked for anything, traveling smoothly. And he maintains a lead of a length and a half. Kentucky Rebel sits pocket. PSI Love You Heartbreaker on hold from third. And here comes Lookout Hanover to the outside. Lookout Hanover up within 2.5 lengths of the lead, taking over the third spot. Blatantly Good is second over and gaining. Four Trumps is locked in toward the rear of the field. And Mystery Chase is last and third over. 6 off leader Foiled again through a 55 3/2 mile. No pressure for Foiled again with 3/8 to go. The whip still over the shoulder of Yannick Gingras. Now Foiled again gets just a tap. Lookout Hanover's up into second, within a length of the lead. Kentucky Rebels locked in the box. Blatantly Good is second over, 2.5 from the front. PSI Love You Heartbreaker begins to gap at the cones. Mystery Chase still with 4.5 to come, and Four Trumps has dropped back to last. 3/4 in 1:22 4. They turn for home, and Foiled again has turned away Lookout Hanover. Kentucky Rebels up to give chase, but Foiled again's responding. And Foiled again with Kentucky Rebel. Oh, it was tight.
Well, Foiled again cut the mile and won it by a head like this much over Kentucky Rebel, who raced huge in 1:49 3. P.S. I Love You Heartbreaker off at 43-1 with Jim Martinez got third. And we got a chance to catch up with Yannick and talk to him.
A.K.A. the Green Hornet.
That's his nickname?
Yeah, the Green Hornet.
All these dudes have nicknames, don't they?
Yeah.
We talked to the Green Hornet and found out about Cato or whatever it was with Foiled again. How much fun is it to drive this horse?
Oh, he's definitely a trail because I'm a bit of a power driver, I would say, and with that horse, he loves it. The harder you race him, the better he races. So we go good together, I guess.
Now, he's a hard knocker, and he's always good. He always fires his A game, right?
Oh, he tries. No, he definitely. That's one horse, like, knock on wood, Burke they've had him like a year and a half, and he's never put a bad performance. Every week, no matter what, he shows up. He just never had excuses like he's sick or things like that tied up. That horse doesn't have excuses. He always shows up.
Thank you, Yannick. And when we come back, we're going to have the coach, E.B. Helm, will be here to try and fatten up your bankroll a little bit, and we'll talk with Sonny, the paddock judge, and he'll have with him driver Pat Berry. So don't go away.
Alex is the food guy. He's actually forgotten more about lamb than you'll ever know. He made the reservation, he ordered the wine, and he's the one to thank for this meal. So while you know terms like split aces and double down, he knows terms like drawn butter and pan-seared. And when dinner comes, there's just something nice about having him at the table. That's why he'll always be a part of your group. Everyone plays a part at Harris.
Say hello to some of our new arrivals. A no pan intended filly out of Armbro, Elisa. A Cam's Card Shark colt from Upfront, Georgia. Rich and Elegant's Western Ideal colt, and he's on the pace. A Rock and Roll Hanover colt out of Panned Out. Find your next champion only at Hanover.